Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War and Feliz de Cinco de Mayo. With me, I'm Mad Mike. We're doing this on a Friday afternoon because I saw Guardians last night. Sorg was stuffed in a tauntaun somewhere. You thought they smelled bad on the outside. So with me, as advertised, is the one and only Sorgatron.
I am here on welcome to Mayhem Show El Español for Cinco de Mayo El Jefe. That's all the Spanish I know.
That is not a lot, Sorg.
Nope.
That is not a lot.
Nope.
When the wall goes up, you are going to be screwed.
I'm completely going to a Cinco de Mayo celebration tomorrow.
And by the wall, I mean, of course, that Berlin will be appearing at your local indie fed.
Oh my, keeping it topical.
Keeping it topical, Sorg. Speaking of topical, 205 Live, that's what we're here to talk about.
It's all the flippy shit.
Yeah, it is. Flippy shit with weight limits and everything. Sorg, what's your word for 205 Live?
Mis pantalones es un fuego.
That is more than one word. And unless your word is liar.
What?
You said your pants are on fire.
No, my word for the week are relationships.
Your word for the week are not grammar, Sorg. I thought you'd be more awake this time of day. What is going on?
I've had a business meeting and a live stream with the mayoral candidate. Common sense is out of my head right now, and I still have to do something at 5.
Okay. My word for this week is impact. Ha! It's funny because we do the other thing where that impact, like, that's never the word for it because it doesn't make an impact. But this show made an impact. We'll talk about it. Sorg, what's your good for this week?
My good for this week was Lindsay Dorado got a match.
Kitty Cat Man!
Kitty Cat Man is back, and you get to say Kitty Cat Man. No, I love so much of this week. Yeah, that's my good. Just the way that they just stacked up, and you got the preview. They're just like, boom, 3 solid matches, and nothing was really throwaway on this, I thought.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Lindsay Dorado's motivations were for this match, other than TJ Perkins needed a good opponent, but
I'm Lindsay Dorado, and I need to get something going on here.
Sorg, quick question on that. What do you think about them calling him TJP now?
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I don't think it works.
Really?
Yeah.
I think shortening your name makes you a little more cocky. No, I think that works.
Okay. I don't know.
I didn't notice the change.
I like it. Well, that's because they still call him TJ Perkins on commentary, but like his like little graphic is just
I'm looking here. On the website, it does say TJP. It says it on his listing and everything. I think that's fine. I mean, Alliance Lindsay Dorado doesn't just turn into Dorado or something, and they Cesaro this thing.
Well, I mean, but that's kind of my point. Like, I like when people have first and last names.
Okay.
Like, I like unless they have like a title like The Rock or The Miz or Triple H, you know what I mean? Like,
or The Edge.
Fuck you. But he came in as a tag team. There's a difference.
The Edge?
No, Edge and Christian. They came in as a tag team together. Like,
Sure.
And there are not many success stories with one name wrestlers. There aren't. The only one I can really think of is like Yokozuna.
Okay. All right, I'll give you that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
either way, I think it fits his change. It doesn't bother me at all.
It would if they changed his damn entrance music.
I think that needs to happen. I think the graphic needs to be a little darker. I mean, like when Neville rolled over.
Well, you can have all you need to do on the graphic is change like the little hearts and the Pac-Man pellets to skulls. to skulls. That's all you need to do. Just show us that he's dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dark Perkins. It's TJ Jerkins.
TJ Jerkins. I love that.
All right. My good this week. Sorg, my good this week is love. It's love, Sorg. God damn. I knew those kids could make it. I knew they could.
Looks like we made it.
Alicia, I was worried. Sorg, I know you weren't here last week. I assumed you listened. I was worried that Alicia Fox was gone from our 205 live stream because she had an actual match on Raw. I was very worried about this. But she's back, Sorg. Love is real again. We can believe in it. Aren't you happy, Sorg?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Good for them. Good for those kids.
Sorg. All right, fine. Sorg doesn't care about love. It was also a really good match. Noam Dar and Mr. Rich Swann. I like that Dar got the win. And he got clean. That was insane to me.
Finally getting the win over the dastardly Rich Swann.
Yeah, the dastardly Rich Swann who did try and break up their relationship.
That is true. That's true. If you start the storyline from a certain part, he's the asshole.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know how Cedric Alexander thinks about Rich Swann's actions. And they even brought that up on commentary. Like, we don't, because Cedric Alexander could just be like, dude, let it go, man. Has anybody checked in with Cedric Alexander to see what he thinks of the situation? No. He could be like Kenny King and going on The Bachelor. We don't know. That's a real thing, by the way. Kenny King is going on The Bachelor.
Like he's going to be?
No, he's going on The Bachelorette. Excuse me. He's going to be one of the participants on The Bachelorette.
Wow.
Yeah. Who knows? Cedric could be joining him.
That could be too.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be a great crossover. Wait, who's Kenny? Kenny King is with Ring of Honor now.
Kenny King is Ring of Honor, yeah.
Yes, he is. Okay.
And he was with TNA back in the day.
Of course.
Part of the All Night Express, I believe.
In Ring of Honor, yes.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, who knows? Cedric could be hanging and banging while rehabbing and working. We don't know this.
Hanging and banging actually is a legitimate part of rehabbing.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. I didn't mean it any other way. Of course not. Nope, definitely not. There's no double entendres there. I only speak in single entendres.
Yep, we don't have time for two entendres.
No one. Ain't nobody got time for that, Sorg. Ain't nobody got time. Anyway, Sorg, not every show is perfect. We know this. What was your bad this week for 205 Live?
My bad for this week, man. That's a hard thing to find. Actually, I love so much of this. Again, like the show is really kind of doing its thing. Not much of Austin Aries
or Neville.
Like interesting there. But we are doing a lot with them on Raw itself. So kind of an interesting choice.
I think this was the first 205 Live without Neville since he's been champion.
Yeah, which is great because it gave you a chance to showcase like that rest of the roster.
Well, I mean, we did have Neville's advocate.
Of course.
Yeah.
But and I look at Neville and I look at Austin Aries almost the same way as I do Neville as not guys that need to be kind of built like they both feel like they're on that same level. They both like, and I know Austin coming in is kind of a maybe just because of his history with TNA and everything like that. Because nobody else, like looking at this match list, nobody else here has like an Impact Wrestling Ring of Honor pedigree like he has, like either of those guys have, right? Or Neville coming up through NXT and his history there and being on the main roster. So I love that this was like back to basic CWC guys.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, works. My bad this week is Tom Phillips.
Really?
Tom Phillips. Just because of the. Sorg, did you listen really closely to the commentary during
No,
the Noam Dar Rich Swann match?
not particularly. No.
Oh, okay. I would revisit it
Okay.
because if you read some of the dirt sheet things about Tom Phillips that are absolutely true, Corey Graves threw some shade his way. Some like a low down dirty shame starring Damon Wayans. Like that's how much shade was thrown this way.
What the hell did he say?
Because they were talking about the storyline between Rich Swann and Noam Dar. And then Corey Graves throws out, well, it's not like Rich Swann was DMing Alicia Fox on Instagram and just basically chronicled all of the stuff Tom Phillips has done in real life. It was amazingly awkward.
Oh, I need to go watch this again.
Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I wouldn't even watch the match again, even though the match is good. But just just do something else and listen to the audio. Because it's real awkward. It's real good. Like, do you want to know how much shade there was being thrown, Sorg? Do you remember the Simpsons episode where Mr. Burns blocked out the sun?
Okay.
That much shade, Sorg.
Oh my.
It was amazing.
All right, I'm going to have to go back and watch that. Okay.
Yes. All right. Sorg.
By the way, we both had bads that turned into entertaining or goods in the long run.
Well, my bad's more of a personal thing because fuck Tom
That's
Phillips.
True. Okay.
Fuck him. And
I like
good on you. Good on you, friend of the show, Corey Graves.
Corey Graves does not give a fuck.
Oh, he does not.
And he doesn't.
I think once he got away with saying that thing about Shane and AJ not being interesting to him, he's like, oh, I can say anything.
Hey, it's not cool that you said that, but we got a lot of reactions, so kind of go ahead and say that stuff. That's why Byron left Raw, because Corey Graves won the game about a month ago.
Well, no, you know why Byron left Raw, right?
Why did he leave?
Because they're tempting JBL.
Oh.
Because they don't want JBL bullying. So they put the most bullyable person with JBL.
Oh, jeez.
Uh-huh. It's all right there.
But Byron plays along, and like Graves and Byron worked out so well, and then there was just that one night where he dropped something on him so hard it was just oh shit, and
yeah, but you can tell Corey Graves is kidding with Byron.
No, yeah, those guys are playing a bit the whole time.
Yeah, they're doing a bit, and that's fine. But this on 205 Live was not a bit.
Not a bit.
Not a bit.
Oh man.
It was, and I didn't realize the Byron thing until I heard about it on a different podcast, and then I started thinking and really listening. And I'm like, oh man, they're right. They're absolutely.
This is the wrong show for it, but I gotta say, I like Booker T on commentary.
I hate him. I hate him. He hasn't watched. He hasn't watched the product.
No, but he's having fun. I don't think
Sorg, if you want someone having fun, have a fan do commentary weekly.
He's not as detrimental as Lawler is. So
that's because there's no. That's because Kurt Angle got rid of all the foreigners on Raw. The Superstar Shakeup. Jinder Mahal gone. Kevin Owens gone. Sami Zayn gone. Yep. Yeah. Uh-huh. Think about it. Think about it, Sorg.
Huh.
It's a lot of white guys on Raw.
Huh.
Yep. The only one he brought over was Apollo Crews, and, well, I mean, Apollo Crews.
Huh.
He's certainly there.
Oh, yeah. They don't even have Canadians. They got rid of all the Canadians.
Yep.
They just shipped all of Canada to SmackDown.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Well, what do we do next?
America, Sorg. Sorg, what would you change about 2055 this week?
I would throw Byron Saxon on there instead of Tom Phillips to make you happier and reunite the lovely couple of Corey Graves and Byron Saxton.
You know what? But if Byron was on there, we wouldn't have gotten the amazing commentary moment that happened. So 6 in one, half a dozen in the other.
Burn the bridge down.
Burn it to the ground by Nickelback.
Okay.
No, that was a song that they did for Raw.
Look at this photograph. Anyways,
my change this week, I would have had Brian Kendrick talk a teensy bit longer before getting his face kicked off.
just that little bit.
Teensy bit longer. Also, Akira Tozawa, you may need to change your interview strategies. I don't think it works. I don't think it works too well. I mean, having conducted a few interviews, it's probably not good to kick your interviewee in the face. It doesn't work out well.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Sorg, we also need to talk about briefly before we get to the rankings. How awesome the Drew Gulak Mustafa Ali match was.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my! I just realized all the heels got wins tonight. All the heels. Perkins, Gulak, and Dar.
And all three of them really need a rally point at this point too. So that was good.
Yeah, and Gulak putting the knees up and then rolling up Ali right away enforces the no-fly zone.
Yep. And I think it's good that he had a good hard-hitting match because he kind of looks like a goofball with what they've been doing with him lately. So it's good to kind of remind you of what this guy can do. So. Yeah.
I don't think he needed the bullhorn. I think that's a tiny bit unnecessary.
It screams right to censor.
Yes. Which I guess is the point.
Yeah.
Because trying to censor the moves on 205 Live.
I can't believe we just did this much time on 3 matches.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to get to the rest of the shows, good sir.
Yes, indeed. Sorg, where can the good people? Oh, wait. Rankings.
I think I'm going to put 205 Live number 1.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you know what? Because of something that happened, I'm gonna give 205 Live number 2 this week.
Wow.
It's really close, but honestly, there was one thing on NXT that just put it over the top for me, and we'll talk about it. But yeah.
Hope I don't change it. I hope I don't change it by looking at remind myself of the results on NXT. No, not really. Although there's some good stuff on NXT.
There's some really good stuff on NXT. But yeah, I'll give 205 Live number 2 this week. But it's really 1 and 1A. They're both really good shows this week. So Sorg, where can the good people find you on the internet?
The biggest thing, just start your trail at sorgatronmedia.com. A lot of great shows going on there about wrestling, technology, video games. We're testing out a new show, our friends at the Scare House, and so much more.
All right, you can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. Also, go to at Mayhem Show. Feel free to look up the hashtag MM for when I live tweet shows, as I did Impact last night when I got home from Guardians of the Galaxy. And when I got bored of Impact, I just told you some fun things about Guardians of the Galaxy. With the hashtag MM. Yeah, I got bored. So for Sorgatron, I'm Mad Mike, and we'll catch you next time on the Midweek War.